Something that you don't hear very often is how our physical performance can improve as we age. Usually, we hear how age is killing our metabolism, stripping away our muscle mass and strength, burying our testosterone levels 6 feet under. All of this is viewed as an unavoidable consequence of aging. Truth is, most of the time aging is not to blame, and we hold the power to increase our physical performance. One of the ways we can do this is by resurrecting our testosterone levels through food. One of the first and most common ways we kill our testosterone is by regularly over-consuming food. If every year we find that we have gained another 5 or 10 pounds, then we are regularly overeating, even if it's only by a small amount. There's a strong connection between low testosterone and increased body fat. It isn't just the quantity of food we eat, but it's also the quality. The standard American or Western diet is often talked about, and it is a testosterone killer. The biggest problem with this way of eating is processed foods. I'll leave a link in the description where they looked at a group of men over 40 that ate mainly fried and processed foods, and they found that they were more likely to be overweight and suffering from low testosterone. The main reason many people think fried foods are so bad is that they're cooked in trans fats, and trans fats have been shown to lower testosterone. But restaurants and fast food joints haven't been using trans fats for a number of years, as it's now illegal to do so, at least in Canada and the United States. Most have switched to canola oil. Now there's some question as to how much better that is, as vegetable oils do contain some trans fats. The amount has just been reduced. Fried foods are something we should avoid, not just because of the oil they're cooked in, but they are also very high in calories and fats. In order to maximize our testosterone, we need to keep our food consumption in a proper balance. These fried foods would not only include the more obvious choices like French fries and fried chicken, but also foods like fried rice. While trans fats were made illegal to fry foods in, they can still be found in many food products we buy every day, especially baked goods like muffins, cakes, and donuts. The trans fats come from the vegetable shortening or margarine used. The list is long. Foods like pizza, meat pies, and crackers. Basically any food they want to give a longer shelf life to. The best way to tell if a product has trans fats is to check the label and see if it contains partially hydrogenated oil. Another product that contains trans fats is non-dairy creamers, and this product, along with quite a few I've already mentioned, contains another testosterone killer, and that is sugar. One of the studies that I looked at involved over 500 men, most of which were in good health between the ages of 20 and 39 years of age. And they found those who drank over 442 calories a day of sugar-sweetened beverages, which works out to just over 3 cans of Coke, had 2.3 times lower testosterone than those who only had 137 calories or less a day. This would apply to any drink that had added sugar, including fruit juices. What I found surprising was how fast sugar drops testosterone levels. They did another study that found after ingesting 75 grams of sugar, which would be less than 2 cans of pop, that these men's test levels dropped a whopping 25% and remained low after the 2-hour mark. Some examples of processed foods that contain added sugars would be breakfast cereals and bars, protein bars, granola, canned baked beans, and sauces like spaghetti and barbecue sauce, just to name a few. Checking the food labels to see how much added sugar is in a product is a good thing to do. It can be tricky, as sugar can go by a lot of different names. Some not so hard to figure out. Others, like dextrin and ethyl maltol, not so obvious. The basic rule of thumb is if you're looking at the label and you don't know what the ingredients are, then it's probably not a good choice. And as always, the more whole food choices we can make, the better off we are. These whole foods will help us keep our testosterone up so we can keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. We'll talk to you again in the next one.